Hey YTPC, um, it's a hot one today. It's gonna be real hot this week too. It's gonna be like, I don't know, in the 90s. I think Thursday's supposed to be like 96, so I bet it's gonna be like into the hundreds or feel like 100 or something with the humidity and stuff. But it's like super humid right now. I should have came out earlier and smoked a pipe. Um, yeah, I was doing some stuff inside and came out a little bit too late, so. But I wanted to pop open a tin, so I figured I'd do like my first impressions of it. I'm gonna open up the new Sun Bear Tupelo. I think I was just scrolling around on one of the Facebook groups. Somebody had posted in there about it. You know, if you have a tin, smoke it. You know, right away. Don't let it sit too long, just because of the with it being an aromatic, it loses that flavoring, you know, after so, I don't know, you know, I think all tobaccos are different, but at a certain point, an aromatic will start losing its flavor, which I have some McBaron Vanilla Flake from 2006. Definitely not as vanilla as it is fresh, but it's very, you know, subtle. It's not bad, but it's definitely not something. Aromatics aren't something you wanna age. So I figured I'd open up a tin, smoke it right out of the tin, jar up the rest, and then smoke it probably in a week or two and see if it's changed at all, going from tin to the jar and letting some, you know, be introduced to the air or whatever. Then I only picked up 2 tins on this release. I didn't jump on it right when it was released. I didn't have the extra money to really buy any more tobacco, and then I saw Wilkie's tobacco had some left, or still had some, so I just went ahead and grabbed a couple tins. Because smoking pipes, I always get roped into those, you know, free shipping, and I'm trying to not do that anymore. So I'll just buy a couple tins from a small brick and mortar or something, and I'm probably still spending more than what I would like to with smoking pipes. But anyways, gonna crack this open. I hate how like the labels are so like loose now on these tins. It smells pretty good. I think I like this one, tin note on this one, other, you know, instead of the mountain flower, which I think I've smoked all the Sun Bears now, but I really can't tell you anything about them besides the mountain flowers, what I smoked the most. At the Chicago show this past year, Tim puts out it has a tobacco table that you can, you know, pack a bowl, try it, some stuff, like a lot of the new releases in the past year or so. You can leave things for people to try as well. It's a pretty cool little setup they have. But they had tins of all the Sun Bears. Black Locust, the original Sun Bear, the Mountain Flower. Which I've had the Mountain Flower, so I tried the Black Locust and the original. But with pipe shows, you're smoking so much, and especially being in a tent full of smoke, it's really hard to try new things and like understand it. But I can say that I smoked it, I guess. It has a gosh, what does that smell? Somebody had mentioned it smells like a fig Newton, and I think that's what I'm getting. We're going to pack a bowl. And I'll do the char light and all that stuff, and probably come back with my first impressions. Smoking out of my Ecclesias, my newest acquisition. I made a video on it a while back. I really like this pipe a lot. It's a smaller pipe. The bowl is still pretty decent size. It's very light pipe. Gosh, it is almost too hot to be smoking. It is. Oh gosh, this week's gonna suck. I have my second interview later today in a couple hours or so. Sprite sounded pretty good today with this. I was drinking coffee earlier, and I don't know. I feel like this would go great with tea, or for an alcoholic drink, maybe like a gin and tonic. I believe it does have some tequila. Like a tequila topping. I'm not going to read the description because I think everyone that's done a video on this has read it, maybe. But I did look up on tobacco reviews before I came out, and it was a Corn Island deal blended by Jeremy Reeves, all that. It's a blend of Orientals and Virginias. And with a Tupelo honey, which is supposed to be a rare honey. And then I think has a alcohol topping, which I think is the tequila. Yeah, I get the honey, I think. That's what I'm tasting. I'm not really sure how the room note is. It does say it's an aromatic. It's definitely not like a goopy aromatic. I don't think it really needs any dry time. I can't really tell how moist the tobacco was when I first cracked it open because it's so humid out right now. Like I feel clammy right now. It's really hard to tell. Like it's not even. It might be getting close to noon, but it's still. Gosh, it's. And I feel bad for the southern states, man. The more I smoke it, I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, I don't really know Man, I need to drink more tequila or eat more honey or something. But I think I'm getting the the mustiness, and I think that's the from the Orientals. Thinking about Smarty Bob this morning, today. I just watched his most recent video. I know he was really excited about going to the Ohio Pipe Show. I had to miss out on it because he had some medical issues. He was in the hospital and stuff, so Bob, if you see this, I'm thinking about you. Hope everything goes good today. Not the praying type, but I'm sure some of you guys are, so. Yeah, it would have been a better morning to grab a cigar, that's for sure. It's so hot. I don't know, I might do a different video, or I might do another video on this tobacco another time when it's not as hot, but I feel like this would be a better, warmer weather tobacco. I mean, it's smoking great. It's not smoking too hot. Not getting any tongue bite at all. Which normally, when we're smoking hot weather, tobacco seems to burn a little bit hotter, and you got to kind of sip on it. And I feel like I'm sipping on it pretty well. My pipe still feels, it's warm, but not. All right, I'm just kind of rambling on now. I mean, I really have not much to say about the tobacco, to be honest. There's some better reviews out there, but this is definitely just the first impressions. I'm not really giving it a yay or an A, just kind of what I taste out of it and how it smokes for me. Still looking for people to join the YTPC Fantasy Football League, so I'll put that in here real quick. There'll be a link in the description for you to join. Should be a fun time. Chance to win some tobacco. Maybe I'm going to throw a tin or two to the winner, and I think a few other people might do the same. So if you don't want to play, but you would like to maybe sponsor in a way to send tobacco to the winner, let me know. I'm sure we can arrange something. Alright, you guys stay cool, enjoy your smokes, and catch you in the next one.